Hello, is Mr. Goldman available, please?
Yes, he is. Can I tell him why you're calling?
This is Duff I'm calling from Sderot.
Sderot. Oh, that's where the bombs are falling. One moment, please. Hello?
Mr. Goldman, this is Duff from Sderot. You probably heard what's going on here. We're trying very hard to build Torah Army community education.
Sderot ghost town. It's dangerous. Maybe I'll pay to transfer the kids out of town for a few months. How can you talk about building now? Sorry.
Mr. Goldman, I wanted really...
I must go. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
This conversation took place over a year ago. Today we are glad to inform you that Sderot is a great investment, a place for kids and students. Sderot is becoming a center of Torah and Zionism.
As we entered the Yeshivat Hesder, we passed by the spot that a Qassam fell frighteningly close. That's the famous picture. And that was the closest it fell to the yeshiva, and thank God nothing happened. And the first thing people see is the Max and Ruth Schwartz Hesder Yeshiva of Sderot, and then a cryptic Gemara. It speaks about Rav Ami and Rav Asi, that they seem to also have a yeshiva in the center of town, and they had a beis din, a court of law. They would go to the marketplace and say, anybody needs litigation, come to our beis din. And Rav Kook explains that it was important for them to make Torah applicable, relevant to the economic situation of the town and to the whole social situation of the town. And that's really our motto, making Torah relevant and something that's applicable to the entire city of Sderot.
I fell in love with the yeshiva also for the powerful Torah studies, also for the amazing bond between the yeshiva and the community here, and the amazing ruach, the amazing feeling there is in the yeshiva of Torah studies as a foundation to life, not as something removed, something that is at the core of everything we do.
It's beautiful to see the strong impact that the Hesder program has on the students of the Yeshiva for life. Please join me for a quick glance into the world of the Hesder Yeshiva boy. But before we start, as we're going to see 5 years in 60 seconds, a little word of advice. Don't forget to buckle up. In my first year in Yeshiva, I was introduced to a new world of Torah. Gemara is no longer a high school subject, but a way of connecting to Hashem and making ourselves and those around us better people. We literally practice our learning by commuting and spreading Torah to the whole city of Sderot. A few months into learning, Hamas took over Gaza and rockets were falling by the hour. People started leaving the city and Sderot, sadly but quickly, became a ghost town. Despite the fact that we too were living in danger as we were learning, eating, and sleeping in unprotected facilities, we all stood strong in the city. As a force of hundreds of young men looking to give and help, the yeshiva became a pillar in the community by taking an amazing part in getting people's lives back together. After a year and a half of serious learning and becoming more mature and motivated, we joined the army, serving almost a year and a half. As we were recruited only months after the Second Lebanon War and heard the heroic combat stories from our guys in the yeshiva who fought in Lebanon, we were even more eager to fight and serve our country. Once we finished with our training, we were stationed near Hebron and took part in many missions of hunting down and arresting terrorist leaders, searching houses for weapons and routine patrols in order to allow the citizens to live their lives safely and calmly.
אני פה כבר 5 שנים, ואם אני מסתכל אחורה, באמת רואים את ההתקדמות העצומה שיש פה בעיר ב5 שנים הללו. תושבים מתחברים לישיבה, הם באים ללמוד פה, בתי ספר מגיעים לפה, תושבים אוהבים לראות אותנו, תושבים מלאי ביטחון. זו עוצמה של תורה. בלי התורה זה לא היה קורה.
אליהו הנביא, אליהו התשבי, אליהו הגלעדי, אליהו הנביא.
We are so thankful that we have such a beautiful campus in the middle of a park, in the middle of greenery. It's such a great place for guys to learn and for the entire town to watch them and to be part of that whole beautiful learning experience.
עכשיו סיימנו שיעור בישיבת שדרות. ישיבת שדרות מבחינתי זאת ישיבה של תלמידים מאוד חשובה ומאוד ערכית לעיר שדרות, בעיקר בתקופות הקשות מאוד שעברו על העיר הזאת. כל תלמידי הישיבה היו כאן, נכחו כאן ועמדו יחד עם כל תושבי שדרות בחזית של הקושי מול החמאס בעזה. אז אני באמת רואה בישיבת שדרות חלק חשוב מאוד ונדבך חשוב מאוד מהחברה בשדרות, ואני מבקש מעומק הלב לסייע להם בכל דבר ועניין כדי שיוכלו להגשים את החזון הציוני של התיישבות מצד אחד בשדרות מול גבול עזה, ומצד שני לחזק את הצעירים האלה שעומדים מצד שני על משמר העם והמדינה.
A real challenge is to bring that beautiful Torah, the tremendous learning that's going on in the Beis Medrash that really is on the top of the whole city, in the center of the whole city, and make sure it gets into every home. See these guys as their children and have their children be a real part, active part of the renaissance of Torah learning and Torah Zionism that's happening here in Sderot. You can see the menorah from all parts of the town, and when it's lit up, it's something that really lights up an entire area, and it becomes a source of strength and inspiration to the entire city and northern Negev.
As a mayor of Sderot, I invite you to take a part, to visit Sderot, to see the yeshiva here and to see Sderot. I will be happy to have you here and to host you here in our town and to give you the idea how we live here and of course what is the function of the yeshiva in our community.